Questions for Pat?
When you guys, Sean had said you guys needed to watch that film. When you watched it, what did you watch that makes you think you can kind of fix it quickly now as you head to Chicago?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of stuff on that film that, we need to learn from quick. It was just one of those films that you look at it, learn from it, and just let it go. Obviously, we wasn't tackling great as a unit. We had a game plan and we didn't, execute in all phases of the game plan. So, when that stuff happens, that's what happens. That's the result, of a game like that. So, we learn from it, grow from it, and move on.
Does it make the game even harder? I know you kind of touched on this post game, but to be there at home for you, your first game back in the stadium you know so well, and friends and family, and obviously didn't go great.
Yeah, it's just tough in general. Not even me going back home. Just as a team. Just not executing at a high level. Not putting good stuff out there on tape. Because the tape's out there already. So the only thing we could do is improve and just get better. That's everybody's mindset around here. Obviously, we don't want to ever have a game like that again, obviously. So, we just work hard each and every day in practice and consistently.
And how do you balance the urgency now of getting a win, maybe you get a good call versus not pressing or trying to do things that are outside of your responsibility?
Yeah, I think in all games like NFL, all you need is one. Just to get that momentum swing, just to have that winning feeling going for us. So, this game is very important for us. Obviously we want that first win in our column. So, we preparing the right way, just focus on winning, just building that winning culture for this week.
You went up against DJ Moore last year. What challenges does he present? Did you watch that film from last year, or since he's in a new offense, is that not the same?
Not so much. It's a different type of offense. They utilize him in some ways the same, but they move him around a lot. He's a fast player. He's got strong hands. So he moves well. So that's the challenges he possesses.
What's the key to coming together as a team rather than breaking apart after that game?
Yeah. The key to that is we got to have resiliency. Because adversity is only temporary. Once we all come together and understand our goal, that's when we come together. Because in times like this, everybody could be going against you, but it's important that everybody in the locker room sort of bond together and gel together. Just move on and, just create better habits on the weeks forward.
Have you felt that this week?
Yeah, definitely. We always rally behind each other, win, lose, or draw. And that's very important. Within the locker room because you don't want to see everybody, sort of flake out. So the main thing is just keep on staying with the team chemistry, and just keep on building on that.
What kind of challenge is Justin Fields?
He's just an all-around athlete. He just possesses a different trait from, majority of the quarterbacks in the field with his running ability. He's very strong. He's got a strong arm as well, too. And, with a guy like that, the challenge is keeping him contained, keeping him in the pocket, because he's very dangerous when he runs the ball. So that's the main thing for us defensively.
Pat, what's Vance Joseph been like this week? I know that was tough for him, the defense giving up 70 points. What's kind of his temperament been like, and what's he been saying to you guys and all that?
Obviously, he was very disappointed. Everybody was, So, but the thing with him is he's always the same person no matter what. And he believes in us, believes in this whole defensive unit. And when you got a guy like that that believes in you, all you got to do is, just play for one another and, just work for one another on the defensive side of the ball. Because it doesn't take one person, it doesn't take two people, it takes all 11 on that side of the ball. So.
Is it the same true with you guys and VJ? You believe in him too? It goes both ways?
Yeah, it goes both ways. We believe in him, he believes in us. That's what creates good defenses, when you believe in each other. So,
Pat, Jonathan Harris, he's worked his way up, practice squad, hardworking guy. How cool is it to kind of see him finally become an NFL starter after, a long road working his way up?
Yeah, John, he's one of the hardest workers out there. And, I've seen it every day ever since I got here, just working his way up the roster, practicing hard. Putting good stuff out there on film. And, the coaches trusting him and believe him. And that's very important because, I see the grind and the work ethic from him each and every day. And, it wasn't surprising to see him doing what he does now.
Coach said that Riley Moss is now moving 100% out of practice. When he's back on the game field, what does he bring to the secondary?
Riley, he's I say the one thing I learned from him is that he's very athletic. He's smart out there, very instinctive as well too. And he's another guy that's just out there creating good habits for himself each and every day out on the field. And he's a very smart player. So.
Pat, what's it like when you're on the sideline and you see Marvin Mims getting the ball about to get into his hands? What's that like? Is it sort of electric for you guys? Has he reached that status yet that you got to look at?
Yeah, Marvin, he just make big plays consistently each and every week, week in and week out. And when we see a guy like that make plays like that, this motivates the team to make big plays as well too. And the sky's the limit for him. Obviously, he's a great player, but it's crazy because I know he's still got more in the tank. He's very talented, and so I'm very excited for him and his growth and his process. So.
Thanks, Pat.
Thanks,
Pat.